So here today we are going to study more about maize, and majorly we are going to look at the fertilizers that can be used to make your maize look healthy or healthier, like the way you are seeing our maize. You see, this type of maize, or the variety of maize that we planted, it's called the DT Max. DT Max is a very resistant maize variety. It withstands the harsh weather conditions, as in when you have, or when there is moderate rains, DTK can do well. So that's the little bit about the maize plant we are talking about today. The variety is DT Max. So, but what has helped us, our DT Max, to look like the way it is today? This maize was planted at the end of March, and the type of fertilizers we used, as I've been telling you, that it's always good to use fertilizers or manure. The reason as why I use manure is to increase on the yield, or to increase on production. So the type of manure or the fertilizer we used, it's called the Bokashi. We can say organic manure. The reason as why we say that it's called the Bokashi, Bokashi is like in form of fermentation, something that is not cooked fully. It's half cooked. That's why it's called Bokashi. And the Bokashi is normally prepared within a period of 14 days. So after 14 days, you can be in a position to use Bokashi. So the Bokashi we are talking about, how is it applied? You use your thumb. You get, like the way you see, you measure it using this. Then you dig your hole and you pour it there. But before putting the seed into that hole where you've put the manure, you first mix that Bokashi with the soil, or you cover it. After putting, you put top on top some soils, then you put the seed, and after you can cover the seed. That Bokashi can take you up to the harvesting period, or up to when you remove your maize from the garden. The beauty of using Bokashi is that it doesn't contaminate the soil, or as in it doesn't make the soil acidic, because it's organic. It's made out of our plant remains. For instance, you can get the materials you use for making that Bokashi. You can use the maize stalks, bean hussicks, you get farmyard manure, let's say poultry litter. Then you get the hash, you get the charcoal remains, or charcoal dust. So you mix them together, and then you keep on turning. But for the first 3 days, you leave it heaped. Then after the 3 days, you keep on turning there during morning and evening hours. Then after the days that you've turned, after the 3 days, you reduce on the way you heap it. You reduce on the heap, so that moisture, that the too much heat that is in that Bokashi goes on reducing. But I was telling you that the beauty of using Bokashi, it reduces on the costs. For instance, if you were going to buy fertilizers, For example, if you're going to buy, let's say, in an acre, you are going to buy 75 kilograms. And that's worth, let's say, 300,000. You can use that 300,000 to make a bokashi that can plant 6 acres. And that bokashi you've made can support that the plant growth up to harvesting stage. What does that gives you? That the 300,000 that you've used, it can help you, or it can help your plant to grow up to the harvesting period when you've not added any other manure in that field. I've told you that the beauty of it, that bokashi doesn't make the soil acidic. And it helps to your soil to be what? To be rearranged. Or the soil, it improves on the soil aeration, the soil structure, and it adds soil fertility. And it's pest and disease free. It cannot be carried with the pests because it has been fermented. And when you are fermenting it, there is that heat it's developed, and it helps to kill the pests and diseases that may have been carried in within the materials that you've gathered together. So that's the beauty of bokashi. So that has been our topic today. Thank you.